The war was supposed to last 3 months. It had been 7 years. Commander Sarah Vance stared at the tactical display aboard the battered remains of Earth's Fifth Fleet. 53 ships. That's all that remained of humanity's once mighty armada of 8,000. The Kresh Empire had 10,000 vessels encircling humanity's last stronghold, Mars colony and the scattered orbital stations around it. Earth was gone. The last. 3 billion dead in the first wave. By every strategic calculation, every military doctrine, every historical precedent, humanity should have surrendered 6 years ago. The Kresh had offered terms, servitude, but survival. Other species had taken the deal. The peaceful Tauri became livestock. The warrior Drex became shock troops. The brilliant YNN became forced laborers in Kresh factory worlds. Humanity said no. "Commander, they're hailing again," Lieutenant Chun reported, exhaustion thick in his voice. "Same terms as before. Tell them the same thing we always tell them," Vance replied. Chun smiled grimly and opened the channel. "The Kresh Empire may contact us again when they've learned to spell negotiate correctly." It had become a tradition, these absurd responses. When you're already dying, might as well die laughing. But humanity wasn't just dying, they were learning. Every battle they lost taught them something. The Kresh ships were powerful but predictable. Their formation strategies hadn't changed in 1,000 years because they'd never needed to change. Why innovate when you outgun your enemy 100 to 1? Humanity didn't have that luxury. They'd started using civilian vessels as kamikaze missiles loaded with improvised explosives. Then came the Outrider tactic, single ships accelerating to relativistic speeds, becoming projectiles no shield could stop. The Kresh adapted, but slowly. By then, humanity had moved on to quantum mines that existed in super... "We're receiving something," Chun said, confused. "It's not from the Kresh." The holographic display flickered. A face appeared, humanoid, but with crystalline features that refracted light like a prism. Vance had never seen this species before. "Humans of soul," the being said. "I am Ambassador Lythe of the Concordance. We have been watching your war." "Watching?" Vance's voice dripped with venom. "While we burned." "Yes. The Kresh Empire controls 40% of the galaxy. We are old, Commander, and we are tired. We made peace with the Kresh long ago." Lythe paused. "We have forgotten how to fight. But you remember. What do you want?" 7 species have been observing your struggle. We sent you the data packages. Did you receive them?" Vance's blood went cold. For months, they'd been receiving anonymous transmissions containing Kresh tactical data, ship specifications, supply line routes. They'd assumed it was a trap. "That was you. We cannot fight our own war. But perhaps we can help you fight yours. The Kresh believe you are alone, defeated, ready to break. They have pulled ships from a dozen conquered systems to finish you." Light's crystalline face seemed to smile. "Those systems are now vulnerable. And we have been building ships in secret for 3 years. Ships we don't know how to use. You want us to crew them? We want you to teach us to be what we forgot. In exchange, we offer you an alliance, a fleet, and the element of surprise." Vance looked at her ragged crew, at her 53 broken ships, at Mars colony where 5 million souls waited for the end. 7 years ago, the Kresh had expected humanity to bow. Instead, we'd shown the galaxy something it had forgotten, that sometimes the right response to impossible odds isn't surrender. It's defiance. "Transmit coordinates," Vance ordered, "and tell your concordance to prepare for a very human lesson in warfare. We're done running." The Kresh Empire was about to learn why you should never corner a species with nothing left to lose and everything to prove. The war was far from over. But for the first time in 7 years, humanity wasn't alone.